We are under the lights as the show gets you ready for another edition of Major League Baseball. A good matchup here for you tonight between the Texas Rangers and the Seattle Mariners. It's baseball, it's the show, and it comes your way next. George Kirby gets the call for Game 1 of the series. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Here's a guy that numbers can be a little bit deceiving. He has a whip in the 1.3 area and above range. It's a little higher than league average. He's been a little bit inconsistent. One good game, one bad game, but don't let that whip fool you. This guy's a much better pitcher than that, and if he brings his A game, he could be off.
So stepping in, Rolando Velez. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on.
Now. Let's go, kid. Hey, stay high, stay high.
Here it comes. Way late on the fastball for strike one. And fellas, you take a look at these Seattle Mariners at the start of play here tonight. They've been playing some pretty good baseball of late as they've won 6 of their last 8 games.
Yeah, Matty, we had a saying in Texas, hit or get left behind. And that's exactly what this team did in their last game. Scored a bunch of runs, but good approach at the plate, working the ball to all gaps, line to line. This team swung the bats well. I'm going to be looking for that again in this one.
And set up behind the plate is Ricky Holiday as you see the rest of our umpiring crew there.
Yeah, Dan, we got Ricky Holiday behind the dish tonight. I can't figure his zone out. He doesn't favor the hitter or the pitcher and can be a little too inconsistent at times.
D-Row, you hit the nail right on the head. I think one of the things we're looking for a consistent zone. If it's a tight zone, it's a high zone. Have the same zone. His zone fluctuates a little bit too much for my liking.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. 1, 2, 3 go the Rangers. Rangers nothing. Mariners coming up. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Julio Rodriguez. So we take a look there at the difference in his numbers between June and July. The 1-2. Hit towards first. Fielded cleanly. And he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted.
Play ball. You're out. 3. He's out. Ball 4, take the base.
Next for Seattle, Kevin Means.
Kevin Means.
Here now the 2-2. Now the ground ball to first. This to second for one. On to first, and they get them both.
Oh, that double play gave him a really good chance to minimize the damage here. One run has come across, but now he just has to work to strand that runner at third. Would be pretty huge if he can do that.
Let's play ball. Out. You're out.
Digging in now, Rolando Velez. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one, and we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
Too high, 1-0.
Ball 1, no
That was a
strike.
tempting pitch to swing at right there. A big power guy like this really wants something that he can elevate and drive out of the ballpark.
Fouled off. No runs, no hits, and no errors in the contest for the Rangers so far. That's in there on the outer half, 1-2 now.
Great job on those last two pitches of varying speeds. Gave him a hard fastball, and then he locked him up with a changeup.
And did he hold up in time? A look down, and no, he went around at strike 3. Rangers set down in order. They still trail 1-0. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Leonard
Now
Berry.
batting, catcher, Leonard Berry.
Hey, we got one here.
Ready to deliver the 1-2. Down the first baseline. To second for one. On to first, and it's another double play. They're second in the first 4 innings, as that one will retire the side. So no runs on 1 base hit, no errors, and no one left on. We played 4 full. The Mariners lead it 1-0.
Let's play ball. He's out. 3. 3. Out. Out. 3. You're out. 3. Out. He's out. Ball 4. Take your base. Out.
Digging in once again, Rolando Velez. And guys, 7th inning already. Hey, I'm not complaining, but this one's been flying by.
Yeah, I'll agree with that, Matt. That's what you get when both starting pitchers have it working. Neither of them have been nibbling around the strike zone at all, and they've trusted their defense to make the plays, and they've done just that.
Yeah, and it's resulted in a game that could really go either way in these late innings.
Come on, guys.
Hey, this is a perfect opportunity for them to get on the board right now. Leadoff man has done his job, and now the middle of the order gets their shot at the plate.
A ball and a strike now.
Here we go now. Come on now. One time.
Now the 1-1 pitch is swung on and missed for strike number 2.
Great pitch in that situation. If he makes contact on that one, more than likely he's hitting into a double play.
Hey, you got it. No one better.
The 1-2 is at the knees and called strike 3.
It's been a rough night at the yard for him. That's 3 times he's gone down on strikes in this one. So they've really figured out how to attack this guy.
Play ball. That's ball 4.
Now batting, number 22.
Line, but speared on a hop. One there on the first, and that's the very last thing they needed at this point in the ball game, as there are quickly 2 away now.
Let's play ball. 3. 3. 3. 3.
Ready now, Kevin Means.
Number 5. Kevin Means.
One down, one down.
The 2-2.
2-2.
but that finds its way through for a base hit. Throw into third, but too late, and he's safe at third.
Yeah, and I think this is the case of a guy trying to rush it, hoping to turn a double play, and instead of getting 2 outs, they get 0 outs, and runners are on first and second.
Play ball. He's safe. 3. He's out.
All set for the start of the inning, and stepping in, the long ball. Threat, Rolando Velez. Here's the first pitch to him. Popped him up. Barry has a play. Makes the play, 1 away.
Let's play ball. Ball 4, take the base. 3. Ball 4, take your base. You're out.
Coming to the plate now, Braden Bishop. He'll go to work on getting that tying run home from second.
Bishop.
Hey, cue away. Going better.
Last chance for the Mariners. This is on the ground over to first. Oh, and he has some trouble with it, and he'll step on first for the out, and the ball game is over.
Yeah, he does surrender 1 run, so it wasn't a flawless performance. But in this game, you don't have to be perfect. You just have to be good enough to win, and he was.
And it's a 4-3 finish in this evening's ball game. Texas put up 4 runs in the 7th to carry them to victory. Andrew Suarez earned his 9th win of the year. Chad Green earns the save out of the bullpen, his 26th. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and Heidi Watney, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Twitter at MLB The Show.
The final line score for our ball game tonight. For the victorious Rangers, 4 runs on 5 hits, 1 error. They left 8 runners on base. For the Mariners, 3 runs.
MLB The Show's coverage of Major League Baseball is on the air. Today we've got a good matchup ahead between the Texas Rangers and the Seattle Mariners. It's Mariners baseball, and it's next. Teddy Stankiewicz, a right-hander from the state of Texas, is the man on the mound here. Dan, any thoughts?
One of the things that jumps out, if you look at that stat sheet, a very high whip coming into this start. One of the things he's going to have to do a much better job, keep traffic off the bases, keep the walks down, try to limit the amount of hits. He's had a rough go of that so far this year. Let's see if he can turn.
At the plate, Rolando Velez. He'll get to take his first cuts here.
Rolando Velez.
And the pitch. Sends that one out of play for strike one. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike two. Velez, a native of Puerto Rico. He was selected in the 15th round during the 2020 draft.
What an absolute steal. I mean, this guy has gotten a lot of people some.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Rangers. Rangers nothing. Mariners.
Let's play ball. Out. 3. Out. 3. Out. 3. Ball 4. Take the base. 3. That hit him. First base.
Standing in,
Here we go, one
Rolando
time, like a big dog.
Velez. 0 for 1 here in the early going.
Rolando Velez.
Come on, Biggin.
Your pitch. Right here. Let's
First
go, kid.
pitch on its way. Swing and a miss that time. It's 0-1.
See it up. Drive it like you can. Let's go.
Tries to shave the corner with that pitch, but it's 1-1.
Everything this guy throws moves, and that two-seamer has a mind of its own.
1-1. Here it is.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Hey, lots of guys get too aggressive in a spot like this, but he's done a nice job of gaining some count leverage. Look for him to put the ball in play hard.
Hey, get your pitch here squared up.
Here's the 2-1. Ground ball left side. He's got it, and the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. Rangers leave a pair. Home half of the third coming up. No score.
Play ball. Ball 4. Take your base. You're out. He's out. 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 3. You're out. 3. Out. He's out. Out. 3. That's ball 4. 3. Ball 4. Take your base.
Striding into the box, Kevin Means.
Kevin
Lopes, the runner at first with 2 gone. To first. He's right. On to second for the force out, and the side is retired. The sights and sounds of a day at the ballpark. Oh, my goodness. More matinee baseball here on a Wednesday afternoon following this.
Let's play ball.
Ready once again, Rolando Velez.
First baseman, number 9. Rolando Velez.
Hey, let's go, big fella.
First delivery to him on the way. And he got him out in front that time. Strike
Come on,
one.
big guy. You got this.
And he lays off for ball one.
Hey, this is a real pesky hitter right here. As a pitcher, you really like to keep this guy off the bases. This is a guy that kind of sets the tables for big innings.
Hit down the third baseline, but a foul ball. 1-2 the count now. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2.
Hey, that's a nice take by the batter right there, but that's a non-competitive off-speed pitch. Got to do better to at least entice a swing.
And this is swung out and missed, so it's 2 up, 2 down to start the 6th inning.
Boy, he's having a hard time just putting the ball in.
3 out. You're out. Ball 4. Take your base. Out. 3. That's ball 4. Keep safe. Ball 4. Take your base. Out. He's out.
So next to the plate for Texas, Rolando Velez. Only 4 outs remaining for them to try and rally back in this one. Outfield in the no doubles defense. Now the first pitch. High and deep to center field. A ball that's carrying. And he makes a nice catch on the track as that ends the inning. Rangers set down in order. Still down by a count of 4-2.
Let's play ball. 3 out. You're out. 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 3.
And he puts a bow on this one to end it. How about his 25th save of the season? He's proven to be a solid tool at the back of the bullpen, and every team needs one of those.
4-2 the final score today. The Mariners led this game from the 3rd inning on and never wavered. Teddy Stankiewicz with his 4th win this season. Lee Smith wraps it up for the save, his 25th of the year. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
Our final line score this afternoon. First for the victorious Seattle Mariners, 4 runs on 4 hits, no errors. They left 7 men on base. For the Rangers, 2 runs on 5 hits, no errors. They left 9 runners on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 47 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this afternoon. And we remind you to please drive home safely.
We are under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of Baseball on the Show. Tonight, an intriguing matchup between the Texas Rangers and the Oakland A's. Major League Baseball on the Show starts now. Eric Lauer, an Ohio-born left-hander, gets the starting nod. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
One of the things that jumps out if you look at that stat sheet, a very high whip coming into this start. One of the things he's going to have to do a much better job, keep traffic off the bases, keep the walks down, try to limit the amount of hits. He's had a rough go of that so far this year. Let's see if he...
Set to get his evening at the plate started, Rolando Velez, batting just a notch below 300 so far on the season.
Come on, let it fly right here.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Line to the right side. Conforto is there. 2 down.
Boy, sometimes they say you hit it hard, good things will happen. Well, that's not the case right there. That was a bullet that just stayed up and is caught in the outfield.
Play ball. Out. He's out. You're out. Out. 3. Out. Out. He's out. You're out.
Digging in, Rolando Velez.
The first baseman, Rolando Velez.
Come on.
Here comes the first pitch. Swing and a miss, and he's behind 0-1.
Got to sit middle when a guy's trying to pitch around you. If he's going to give you first base, take it.
Strike 2 taken, a fastball that clips the inside black.
Hey, with first base open, pitcher's definitely going to nibble and try and see if the hitter expands his zone.
Here it comes on 0-2. Arise leads off second with nobody out.
Hey, get your pitch, see through, Lon. Let's go.
And they really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out.
It's not that easy to make a good hitter look that bad, but that's what happens when you can bring that fastball and ride it in on.
Ball 4. Take the base. Out. Out. 3. That's ball 4.
Now back, first baseman,
Here's a pop-up now.
Yeah,
Velez is there.
You got it. You got it.
And that retires the side. A's strand a couple. They won't make a dent in a 6-0 deficit.
Play ball. Out. You're out. He's out. Out. 3.
All ready to go in the top of the 5th. And here comes the first baseman, Rolando Velez.
Rolando Velez.
The pitch. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Ooh, he saws him off with that one.
Oh, pick it up, pick it up, pick it up.
And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away.
Let's play ball. Out. Ball 4. Take the base.
So striding in, Kyle Isbell.
Up next for Oakland, the left fielder, Kyle Isbell.
Now the 0-1. Try to a base hit here as he gets this one down. To second for 1, but he'll put this in his pocket and be content with just the 1 out.
Play ball. 3. You're out. He's out. 3. Out. Out.
Ready for another chance? Rolando Velez. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Yeah, Matty, expect this pitcher to try and get the same result as his last at bat right here. The double play is in order. Anything on the ground, the way this defense is, they could certainly roll too.
No balls and a strike to count.
Hey, get your pitch. Make it happen right now, hump kid.
Nope.
Here's a fastball that crowds him a bit, and it's 1-1. Nobody out, runner on first. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. The 1-2 is a wave and a miss. He struck him out.
That was some nice execution on that pitch. Spotted it nicely down around the bottom of the zone. And when you do that, especially with 2...
You're out. He's out. 3 out. Out. You're out. 3 out. 3. He's out. Out.
Your attention, please.
Hey, get a good one.
Leading off for the
Standing in now, Rolando Velez. He swings and grounds it to short. Scooped up. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway.
Play ball. You're out. Out. 3. He's out. 3.
Good job there to slam the door for the win, and they finished the month with a bang, just the way you want to.
And this evening's ends at a 7-2 finish. The Texas Rangers jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Trent Thornton earned his 5th win of the year. Eric Lauer permitted 6 earned runs to come across in the losing effort. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plezak, and Heidi Watney, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Twitter at MLB The Show.
The final line score for our ballgame tonight. For the victorious Rangers, 7 runs on 14 hits. No errors. They left 9 runners on base. For the Athletics, 2 runs, 7 hits. No errors. They left 9 runners on base. Time.
We are under the lights as the show gets you ready for another edition of Major League Baseball. Ought to be a good one here between the Texas Rangers and the Oakland A's. These two should be exciting to watch go at each other, and it's all coming up next. Mike Clevenger is on the mound for Game 2. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, Matty V, we're getting a chance to watch a guy that's been struggling a little bit lately. In his last 3 starts, he has a whip of over 1.40, so he's going to have to cut that down. Limit the amount of base runners, limit the amount of walks if he wants to have some success in this one here.
Coming to the plate now, Rolando Velez, and he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here.
Come on, let one fly here. Let's go.
First delivery to him on the way. Well out in front of the breaking ball there for a strike. And Dan Dero, this Oakland ball club entering play here tonight. They come in not exactly setting the world on fire as they've dropped 5 of their last 8 ball games.
Yeah, Matty, the last game, they got to wash that down the drain. They got absolutely boat raced by a big margin. They got to put that behind them. Show up to the yard today, looking to fight. Everything changes once the first pitch is thrown.
So far this season, with runners in scoring position, Velez hits a little over the 270 mark. Pitch is way outside, and that's straight to the backstop. Good job to corral this quickly as the runners hold on. So let's take a peek at the umpiring crew in this one. Behind the plate is Matthew Ross.
Well, Dero, you better be ready to swing. With Matt Ross behind the dish, big zone.
Yeah, you know coming into this one, you better pull the trigger. If something's close, Matt Ross is going to punch your ticket.
Here's another 2-2. Ground ball sent back up the middle. There's one. Relay to Olsen, and they turn the double play.
Let's play ball. Out. Out. Ball 4. Take the base. He's out. You're out. 3. Out. 3. Out. He's out.
Up next for the Rangers, Rolando Velez.
Rolando Velez.
Let her rip right here. We need you.
Here comes the first pitch. I had him lunging at that one out of the zone, and that's strike 1.
It's for a good one, huh?
Yeah.
That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2.
Hey, see you driving. Let's go, big dog.
Line toward the gap in left center. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. And a nice job to get the ball in quickly. He'll be held to a single here with nobody out.
Dan, count goes out the window with this batter right here. It doesn't matter if it's 0-2, 2-0. He's locked.
He has great bat-to-ball skills. There are some guys that just have a knack, Dero, of being able to get the barrel of the ball, and this is one of those guys.
Tim Anderson.
Your pitch right here, kid. Let's go.
Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Reined in.
Down.
One there.
That's an out.
On to first, and they turn the double play.
Oh, that's a rally killer right there. They were in great shape with 2 on and nobody out, but the double play is the last thing you want in that situation. Just a runner at third.
Out. 3. You're out. That's ball 4. Out. 3. He's out. Out. Ball 4. Take your base.
Now batting, Rolando Velez. A hit in 2 tries so far.
Rolando Velez.
Come on, kid. See and drive.
First offering on its way. Not even close on that swing. No balls and a strike.
Good job there to jump ahead with the fastball. If he's going to get back on track out there, the fastball is what he's going to start to need locating first and foremost. Then he can work his other pitches off of that.
1-1 the count. Fifth inning of play here in a 3-2 ball game. This one softly hit and fouled off to the left, and that moves the count to 1-2 now.
Here we go.
Hard hit ball to short. That gets through, and he'll reach base again on his second base hit of the game.
Well, D-Roll, there's another base hit making it first and second. They're piling up the hits on the day, but so far not many runs to show for it.
Yeah, definitely a few knocks in the cupboard makes you feel good, and the batting average goes up, but that doesn't help you win ball games. Somebody's got to come up with a nice AB with runners in scoring position.
Tim Anderson.
Let it fly. Let's go right here.
And this is on the ground to short. Could be two. The second for one.
What's the play ball? Out. 3. Out. He's out. You're out. 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 He's safe. 3. 3. 3.
Digging in and looking for more, Rolando Velez, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. First pitch coming, here it is. And not the greatest of starts to the at-bat as he reaches for one out of the zone for strike one.
Here we go, kid. Here we go.
Here's the 0-1.
Ball.
Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1.
Come on now, one pitch right
here. Into center field, and that's going to get down for a base hit.
Find the ball. Find the ball.
And the run will score from second as we are once again tied 3-3.
You know, D-Row, in today's game, it's not easy scoring in the late innings, so that RBI base hit to tie things up, that comes at a really good time.
Yeah, I say it's not easy. They got 11 guys in the bullpen, and I don't think a guy throws under 97 miles an hour with sink and cut. That is unbelievable he's able to get that knock in that big spot.
And a dive, but he's back.
Designated hitter, Tim Anderson.
Hey, your pitch. Get some wood on it.
And the next to bat will be Tim Anderson. On a line, that's a base hit. The throw to third.
Get out, slide.
Oh, and he's not going to make it to third as he's gunned down by the right fielder, and that's a tough second out.
Clearly should have been content to just move up 90 feet on the hit to right, but they were thinking first to third all the way. The right fielder came up and delivered a seed to third to get it.
3. He's out. 3. Ball 4. Take the base. You're out. Out. 3. That's ball 4. Out.
Your attention, please.
All set to start the ninth in this one. And next it'll be the fleet-footed first baseman, Rolando Velez.
Hey, you can do it. No one better. Let's go.
From the stretch, swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Gigliotti is there, one quick out to start inning number 9.
What's the play ball? Out. You're out. 3. Out.
Yeah, and in this game, you always try to find a way to be hopeful. They win the first game of a new month and are now looking to keep it rolling the rest of the way.
This evening's game comes to an end, 5-4 the final tally. Texas jumped ahead in the 7th inning and never gave the lead back. Jose Barrios earns win number 7 on the season. Chad Green records the save, his 27th of the campaign. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
The final line score for our ball game tonight: For the victorious Rangers, 5 runs, 15 hits, 1 error. They left 14 men on base. For the Athletics, 4 runs on 8 hits, no errors. They left 10 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 20 minutes. Thank you for joining us here tonight. And we remind you to please drive home safely.
We are under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of Baseball on the Show. Coming up, we've got a good matchup in store between the Texas Rangers and the Oakland A's. It's Baseball on the Show, and it's coming up next. Frankie Montes, a right-handed native of the Dominican Republic, will be the starter. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, he wasn't particularly good in his last one. If you look at the line score, he only lasted 4 innings, took the loss. He'll really be hoping to turn in a much better performance in this one.
Let's play ball. Ow!
Into the box now, Rolando Velez. He's looking to get things going at the plate. It has not been going his way of late. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Yeah!
Fastball in there for a called strike. And Dan Dero, this Oakland ball club entering play here tonight. Fair to say they're not playing their best baseball right now. Losers of 5 of their last 6.
Yeah, Matty, they lost last game only by 1 run. Those are the tough ones. But I'm sure they've looked at the film, made a few adjustments, and let's see if they can give a better effort today.
And there are our umpires for this one. Working balls and strikes will be Mr. Darryl Parker.
Well, Dero, Darryl Parker behind the dish, and you never really know what you're going to get from this guy.
Yeah, sometimes, and I'd hate to be mean and say he flips a coin back there because that's not the case. But as an offensive player, you have to find a consistent zone. You just can't.
Ready to deliver the 1-2. Now here's one hit in the air to the right side, and that's going to land foul. The 1-2.
2-2 the count.
These are the great matchups that happen throughout the course of a game. I don't think as a pitcher you can give in right here. He's a great hitter at the plate. He knows it. You know it. Keep executing. Maybe get him to roll something over.
Oh, this is hit high and deep out to left. And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. So a fairly painless top of the first. It's the Rangers nothing. A's.
Play ball. He's out. 3. Ball 4. Take the base. Out. 3. 3. You're out. 3. Out. 3. He's out. 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 3. You're out.
Stepping in, Rolando Velez. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Rolando Velez.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Line towards center field. And that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit.
Boy, Dero, it's about time they got something brewing here. First pitch single, and maybe now they can start to get some traffic on the bases.
Yeah, absolutely, Dan. Ambush tactics, not always the play. You want to drive that pitch count up and get into that bullpen, but sometimes desperate times call for desperate measures.
The batter, number 8.
Here's a look over to first, and he has to dive, but he's back in easily. And again a throw, and he'll get back in safely. And again a throw, and the runner back. And the next to bat will be Tim Anderson. In the air, out to right. Long run for the right fielder. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out. Now at the plate, Mookie Betts.
Come on, kid, get on for us. Here we go.
Throw over to the bag, and he just manages to get his hand in. First pitch of the at-bat. Betts, who's often just referred to as plain old Mookie. He was a 5th-round pick back in 2011.
I know a lot of people weren't sure what this guy was going to become, but he has blossomed into one of the superstars in the game. What an absolute steal coming out of the middle rounds.
The 0-1 pitch. He broke out the slide step there, Danny.
Yeah, he's clearly thinking about the steal right here. Didn't happen, but the cat-mouse game continues on.
Runners off for second. Stays alive, still 0-2.
Hey, get your pitch, huh?
Both clubs with 3 hits in the ballgame. Out in front of that one, but he stays alive and will do it again on 0-2.
Hey, get a good one.
And strike 3 called as he says, you got to be kidding me, with the side retired. Rangers leave 1. On to the bottom of the 4th now, still with no score. Ready to go in the bottom of the 4th. And that'll bring forth the veteran outfielder, Ramon Laureano.
This game is rolling right along as we move into the middle innings with no score. You'd think by now one of these two teams would be able to get some base runners on and get them in, but that hasn't been the case.
Still all zeros in the run column here in the 4th inning. Dan, does this continue, or does somebody score here?
Play ball. He stays. He's out. He stays. 3. Out. 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 You're out. He's out. 3. 4-4. Take your base.
Standing in, Rolando Velez, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield.
All right, your pitch right here, right now. Let's go.
First pitch on its way. In the dirt and blocked behind the plate. Good job to corral this quickly as the runners hold on.
Hey, get your pitch. Let's go.
He's set. Here's the 0-1. Hit hard on the ground to second.
Go, go,
and
go,
that
go,
is
go.
into center field as he comes through. It's a base hit. 1 run scores. And he's safe.
Hey, after being down by 2, getting into the middle of this one, that's a huge base hit right there, D-Row. Big 2 RBI knock.
Yeah, down by 2 right there, able to come through for the team, and we probably got an exciting finish on our hands.
Next to bat will be the Texas cleanup hitter, Tim Anderson. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Arias on second. Velez on at first with nobody out. This is on the ground over to first. To second for 1. On to first, so he comes right out of the bullpen and gets the double play.
They played the matchup there, and it worked out perfectly. Ground ball double play, and that changes the complexion of this inning entirely.
Play ball. 3. Out. You're out. 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 3. That's ball 4. Out. 3. 3. You're out. Out.
At the plate, Rolando Velez. He singled his last time up.
Rolando Velez.
Hey, see it. Drive it. Let's go, big dog.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Getting late, 4-2 our score as we play the 8th inning. Hit high and deep to right center. Long run for the center fielder. A dive, and he brings it in. And on a fantastic play, the inning is over. Worth a second look here, as this is a beauty to end the inning. We're back with more on this Saturday night after this.
Let's play ball. Out. 3. Ball 4. Take the base. He's out. 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 You're out. 3.
Well, the man you see right there had a game to be proud of. He really came through when it mattered, and he's our top player of the game.
Yeah, Matty, he definitely led the way. You'll see there, he turned in a 4-hit performance, and that definitely keyed his guys to victory.
And tonight's one-run game comes to an end, 6-5 the final. The Oakland A's came through when it mattered in the 9th on the way to the win. Ray McDonough gets the win in relief, his second of the year. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and Heidi Watney, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Twitter at MLB The Show.
They left a boatload of runners on base. For the Rangers, 5 runs, 10 hits, 1 error. They left 6 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 23 minutes. Thank you for joining us here tonight. And we remind you to please drive home safely.
This manager appeals to his hitters to be more discerning at the plate.
And we're going to have a pinch hitter to start things out here in the top half of the inning.
Your attention, please.
Hey, let it rip, let it rip.
Number 9, Rolando. From left.
Now the fastball is swung on and missed. That average coming in right at 300 on the nose. 4 home runs and 28 RBIs. And he just ramps up and gears the fastball by him. 0-2.
All right, one time, right here.
Fastball just misses. That's ball 1.
Come on now, big dog. Get your pitch.
Popped him up. And the move to the pinch hitter will not pan out as that's taken in for the first out.
3.
Wow, you don't see a closer finish better than that very often. Only needed 4 pitches to slam the door in their face and salt this game away for his guys.
A close one. 8-7 is how it finishes today. The Oakland A's posted a 3-run first to propel them to the win. Ben Krauth earns the victory out of the bullpen, his 5th. Ray McDonough hammers down the save, his 27th of the campaign. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
They left 4 men on base. For the Rangers, 7 runs on 10 hits, 2 errors, and they left 3 men on base.
We are under the lights as the show gets you ready for another edition of Major League Baseball. Tonight we've got a good matchup in store between the Texas Rangers and the Los Angeles Angels of Anaheim. Angels baseball comes your way next. Jaime Barria gets the ball for the Angels in this one. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, this guy comes into this start, Matt, having lost 2 of his last 3 starts, so you know he wants to get off on the right foot in this one. One of the keys, getting outs early and establishing his off-speed pitch repertoire early on in this one. We'll see if he can do that in this one here today.
At the plate, Rolando Velez. And as you take a look at the splits here, he's actually better against right-handed pitching this season.
Hey, let's go, big fella.
First offering on its way. And he had to be looking for something else to start the at-bat. It's 0-1. So, fellas, this Angels team entering play here tonight. They were losers last time out, but still in a decent groove as they'd won 4 of 5 prior to that.
Yeah, Matty, these players got in their cars today to drive to the stadium, focused on one thing. Not who was going to be the hero, just the fact that they needed a W, and that one of their teammates, whether it's them or someone else, has to come up with a big knock.
You know he's probably cheating on that inside pitch after he got jammed earlier. If you're on the mound right now, you want to try to hit that outside corner, and there's a pretty good chance you'll get him to roll over something.
All even at 2-2. Here it is. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. One.
Play ball. 3. 3. He's out. 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 3. 3. 3. You're out. 3. 4. Take the base.
So digging in now, Rolando Velez. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Rolando Velez.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Hit on the ground out to short. Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly.
Infielders are taught from the time they hold a glove that you've got to play the ball and not let the ball play you. You can see here that this one just ate him up, and he couldn't recover in time.
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Tim Anderson. 2 on, 2 out for him here in the third. Polanco at second. Velez on at first with 2 down. Now a throw over, and he'll dive back in safely. Here comes the 0-2. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center.
Keep coming.
Adele is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. Rangers will have to be content with just the 1. We'll move on to the bottom of inning number 3.
Let's play ball. He stays. 3. Out. That's ball 4.
Coming to the plate now, Zane Gurwitz. And he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. To first, right to him. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. Angels strand a couple through 3 complete, all tied 1 apiece.
Play ball. He's out. Out. Ball 4. Take the ball. Out. Out. He's out. You're out. Ball 4. Take your base.
Ready for another shot now. Rolando Velez. 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning.
Come on, big guy. What time? Here you go.
First delivery to him on the way. Fastball misses in the dirt as he tried to get him to chase the low one. Here's one fouled off to the right as the count evens at 1-1.
Here we go.
A 2-1 count to the Rangers' first baseman.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Looks like that bomb earlier in the inning kind of put this pitcher on the defensive, not being very aggressive right now.
2-2.
2-2 to count.
Hey, be patient. Get your pitch, huh?
Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one. Ready with another 2-2.
3-2.
We could see the runner in motion here on a 3-2 count with 1 out. There's a pretty good chance he's going to get a pitch to swing at, and if not, it's ball 4 anyways.
Back up the middle. And that's through for a hit. Now a long throw to third. Trout's throw will come in too late. He's in there at third.
As the pitching coach heads out to the mound, I think this is probably just a case of giving your guy a chance to catch his breath, pump him up a little bit, let him know that he's got it under control.
Here comes the Angels manager now as he makes the slow walk toward the mound. And it looks as though that's going to be all for his starter here tonight. So he'll make his way to the dugout after working just 4 1/3, and he just didn't have his best stuff in this one. Trevor Williams takes the mound to try to get out of this mess. There are 2 on with only 1 away.
Trevor Williams. Now batting, the designated hitter.
Throw over to first, and a dive, but he's back in there. And another throw over, and he'll dive back in. And yet another throw over. And the next to bat will be Tim Anderson as the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. He broke out the slide step there, Danny.
Yeah, he's clearly thinking about the steal right here. Didn't happen, but the cat-mouse game continues on.
One there. Throw in the dirt to first, and he can't come up with it cleanly. So definite problems on that last play, and they'll hit the first baseman for the error.
Let's play ball. Out. Out. 3. Out. He's out. You're out. Out. Out.
Digging in the switch hitter, Marcos Brito, 0 for 2 on his line thus far. Sixth inning. 4-1 is our score. Slow grounder to first. He's got it, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Angels leave 1. They trail it 4-1.
Play ball. That's ball 4.
So striding forward now, Rolando Velez. He singled his last time up.
Hey, she didn't rip it there.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Bounced softly in front of the plate. On to first, and there were 2 down.
Let's play ball. Perfect. He's out. 3. Ball 4. Take the ball.
So coming to the plate, Matt Thaiss. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. 2 runs, 7 hits, 2 errors on the Angels line score so far. Hit out towards second. Throw on to second for the force, and the side is retired. So a run on 1 hit, no errors, and a man left. We'll look ahead to inning number 8 now. The Rangers on top here, 6-2.
Play ball. 3. Out. 3. Ball 4. Take your base.
Your attention, please.
Striding in, Marcos Brito. He was retired via the ground ball last time up.
Yeah, Matty, expect this pitcher to try and get the same result. That's his last at bat right here. The double play is in order. Anything on the ground, the way this deep. They could certainly roll too.
And this is knocked down on the mound. Thankfully, he's able to recover, and he gets the second out at first.
Let's play ball. Out.
Into the box now, Rolando Velez. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Hey, be patient. Pick one out and drive it, kid.
First offering on its way. Oh, 1, here's the pitch. Checked his swing there. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. Ball 1.
Come on, baby. Get your pitch up there.
Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch.
That hit him. He's got first. 3. You're out.
Well, in hindsight, it was the right choice to let the setup guy stay in the game and finish this thing. I wasn't so sure before, but the results sure speak for themselves.
And tonight's ends at a 6-2 finish. The Texas Rangers get the win on the heels of 4 home runs. Andrew Suarez wins his team-leading 10th game of the year. Corey Knebel hammers down the 5-out save, his second. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and Heidi Watney, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Twitter at MLB The Show.
The final line score for our ball game tonight. For the victorious Rangers, 6 runs, 9 hits, no errors. They left 8 men on base. For the Angels, 2 runs on 8 hits, 2 errors with 13 runners.
Afternoon baseball here on the show. Today we've got a good matchup in store between the Texas Rangers and the Los Angeles Angels of Anaheim. It's Angels baseball, and it's coming up next. Daniel McGrath gets the starting nod for the Halos. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, you take a look at this guy's ERA. Any ERA under 4 is pretty good in this day and age of baseball when we have all these high-scoring, high-flying affairs. This guy knows how to pitch. He knows how to control the running game. And most importantly, he's not afraid to throw strikes. We'll see.
Into the box, Rolando Velez. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on.
You can do it, no better. Come on.
Now here it comes. And it looked like the fastball got away from him there. These Angels, as they enter play here this afternoon, fellas, they come off another loss last time out, and in fact, they've dropped 3 of their last 4.
Yeah, man, nothing they'd like to do more than to salvage this one, D-Roll. After this one, they go on the road for a 7-game road trip, so big to get this win here today.
Yeah, last game in front of the home folks before you go out for a week. This is a big one. They're going to get it done.
Hit fairly well out towards straightaway center. Trout will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. Rangers set down in order. Rangers nothing. Angels coming up. It's Major League Baseball on the show.
Let's play ball. 3. Out. Out. He's out. Out. You're out. 3.
Ready now for L.A. Lee-Jin Chu. And as you check out his righty-lefty splits, no surprise that he hits better against southpaws than he does against right-handers. Ready with the 2-1. Ground down the first baseline. Scooped up. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. I think a few of these folks need to get out of the sun. Don't touch that dial, or the remote for that matter. More on the show. In now, Rolando Velez. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Go now. Come on now. One time.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Lifted in the air out to center field. Trout has a read on it. And that retires the side. 1 left for Texas, but they hold a 1-0 lead.
Let's play ball.
So now the Angels cleanup batter, Matt Theis.
Number 23, Matt Theis.
Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Grounder down the line at third. Oh, look at the sliding stop. There's 1, but they won't get 2 as he beats the relay to first.
Play ball. Out. 3. You're out. Out.
Digging in to try it again. Lee-Jin Chu comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
Lee-Jin Chu.
The first baseline. And he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted.
Let's play ball. He's out. 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 Ball 4. Take your base. He's safe. Out. Ball 4. Take your base.
Here's the center fielder, Mike Trout. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Hey, 1 away.
The 1-2. On the ground is short. This could be 2. To second for 1. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. A couple of walks, but no damage. More baseball on the show right after this. Stepping into the box, Rolando Velez, 0 for 2 on the afternoon so far.
Let it rip right here.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Not close with the off-speed pitch taken for a ball. A ball and a strike.
1-1.
Now the 1-1 pitch.
Hey, I couldn't tell from up here if the hitter was taking all the way or sitting fastball and just got knee buckled. Either way, that was a really good curveball right there. Move on to the next pitch, but have that in the back of your mind.
Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone.
That swing tells me he was.
That's ball 4. 3. Ball 4. Take your base. Out. 3. 3. Out. Out. You're out. He's out. Out. Ball 4. Take the base.
Your attention, please.
Stepping into the box, Rolando Velez. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once.
Hey, nice and patient. Get your pitch.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Curveball just misses apparently. 1-0.
Hey, I know the tying run's at first right here, but if the pitcher on the mound executes, keeps the ball in play, I think good things are going to happen.
Runner goes for second. A pitch out. The throw. And even a pitch out can't do the trick. He's in there at second.
I'm not sure what else the defense could have done there. They pitched out and the throw was pretty good, but they still couldn't cut him down. You kind of just have to hope he gets a bad jump.
And it looks like they'd rather go after the next guy as the intentional walk signal comes here with 2 away.
That's what's called getting the treatment. Everyone knows he's a power threat with the bat, so it's all about not letting him be the guy that beats you.
So stepping in, Tim Anderson, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. And he got him. Fine work there by the Angel bullpen. Home half of the 8th straight ahead. It's the Angel.
Play ball. 3. Out. You're out. He's out. Out.
This was an awfully quick series, and it ended in a split. I have a feeling these 2 teams could have played a 20-game series and would have ended tied. 2 evenly matched, well-coached ball clubs.
A 1-run game this afternoon, 3-2 the final finish. The Los Angeles Angels led this game from the 3rd inning on and never wavered. Daniel McGrath earns win number 7 on the season. Austin Voth earns the save out of the bullpen, his 31st of the campaign. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
This afternoon. First for the victorious Angels, 3 runs, 5 hits, 1 error. They left 8 runners on base. For the Rangers, 2 runs on 5 hits, no errors. They left 8 men on base. Time of the ball game, 2 outs.